Hi, welcome to Ikate's Crossing as we look at the week ahead reading. Okay, so what's going to happen this week? Let's have a look. What's the theme for this week? Have a look and see what the theme for this week is. Theme for this week is... Okay, so pass this down. Ooh, isolation. Could be about having solitude, meditation, reflection, gaining knowledge or gaining wisdom through silence. Could be really important for you this week. So being in solitude is so important this week. Okay, having your alone time, having a moment to just think. It's not about being lonely, it's about having that alone time, having that conscious alone time. So let's have a look and see. What's the week going to tell us about? The week ahead. Tell us about the week ahead. Okay, so there are going to be some challenges. There's definitely going to be some conflicts, some challenges to the week ahead. Ooh. Oh, it's very much about, you might have someone that comes into your life who's quite practical in regards to his emotions. You might find that he might put his emotions to one side. You might find that he's not really showing you how he feels. He may not feel the same way that you do. Okay, he might be emotional, but he just might not feel the same way that you do. It might not be what you expect in the relationship here. That's why I do feel like there's going to be some challenges to the whole situation. That's where the isolation, the thinking, gaining knowledge, gaining wisdom is going to be so important. Because I feel like he's just not going to feel the same way that you expect him to. Okay. But there are going to be some other wishes fulfilled. There are some other things that may be happening behind the scenes. There may be something else happening behind the scenes. So you may have someone who, there's some challenges. You've got someone who's come into your life who may not feel the same way that you do. But there are some other things that are coming in for you emotionally. There are some other things that are coming in for you. Maybe behind the scenes. So it's all about how much you, I want to say, give. How much do you give to the situation? How much do you give of yourself? It's all about that unconditional, but also remembering to have boundaries could be really important. Maybe you're giving too much of yourself away in this situation, so it's time to sort of pull back a little bit, try and find a sense of balance. Try not to give too much of yourself away this week. It's important to find a sense of balance. Don't be running around after everybody. It's time for you to really sort of take care of yourself. I think that's where the Hermit card comes in, because it's important that you sort of have that alone time. Okay, it's going to be some new beginnings this week, some changes. It does feel like there's something new for a moment. It also reminds us to just take a moment to smell the roses. Take a moment to just be in the moment without worrying too much about the past or the future. Being in the now is going to be so important to this part of the journey here. Quite interesting. Okay, so this is a week for you to really find the light, find where you're being guided to. I think a lot of it is about your spirituality, about being guided. I feel like there's the star in the middle of the darkness, the light in the darkness, and you're being guided to the right direction. Okay, you're in limbo. You're sort of waiting around for something to happen. Okay, he's just not that interest. He's just not that into you. He's not feeling the same way as you do, but there are other things that are going to give you reason for you to move forward. It's all about finding that sense of, I want to say, balance, equilibrium within your journey here. It's really important here to find what, how much you're giving of yourself. I think you need to sort of pull back a little bit, create some new beginnings for yourself, feel yourself being guided, cut yourself free from being in limbo, from waiting. You know, this is time for you to move on. I think it's time for you just to sort of gather yourself and just move forward here. Okay, so let's what looks ahead. King of Lightning. So this reminds us to analyze the situation, look at the truth of what's actually going on, be logical here. I think it's very important to sort of be logical, be able to sort of really see what's going on in the situation, which is super, super important. So overall, isolation, solitude is going to be really important for you. And it's not about being lonely. It's enjoying your alone time. Having your alone time is so important here. As you definitely have some challenges, some conflicts going on in your life. Maybe you've got someone who doesn't quite feel the same way that you do in your life. You may feel that he doesn't quite, he might be kind. He might be caring type of person, but he just does not feel the same way that you do. It just feels like there's a sense of you're giving too much of yourself away. There are some good things happening in your life, and you're just not really sort of seeing those good things that are happening here. There is this new beginnings, lots of new possibilities in your life. Are you ready to take that leap of faith? Which is super important here. See where you're guided. Trust where you're guided. Trust your intuition to where you're being guided to. I do feel like you're waiting around for something to happen, and it's just not going to happen the way that you expect it to. So it does feel like there's a sense of you need to really analyze what's going on. So being in solitude is going to be so important. It's going to allow you to have that wisdom, gain that wisdom, which is so important for your journey. So this is going to be an interesting week for you. Okay, so that's it from me. Now, just a little reminder, this may not resonate with everybody, okay? You might find some parts of the reading resonates, maybe not all of it. Maybe it resonates with you. Just give you a moment to sort of think about it. Take a moment to reflect. Maybe the solitude part might resonate for you, that sense of being alone, because that's the overall theme of the week. But this comes into a little bit more detail, so it may or may not resonate with you. Okay, so that's it from me. Don't forget to check the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you know when the next video will be uploaded. Take care, and blessed be.